Hey guys, I am back and I'm going to be doing my January wrap-up for you guys, and I am very looking forward to sharing with you guys what I read in January. I read about 6 books in January and I had such a fun month, and really looking forward to seeing what books for February will be giving me. So yeah, I read about 4 books that I own, 1 library book, and 2 ebooks. So I'm going to start off with my first book that I read, and it is Switch by Amanda Hawkins, and this one is amazing 2012 fantasy book. I love the whole fantasy and the whole new take on fantasy. It took it to a new level, definitely. And the cover is so pretty. I love this cover. I am a big fan of this cover. I just love it. And when I saw this, I immediately entered the contest of winning it on Goodreads. And when I found out that I won, I was so excited because I really wanted to read it. And I fell in love with it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was that good. And it's basically about a girl named Wendy, and she had an incident with her mother when she was 6 years old, and she convinced Wendy that she was a monster. And 11 years later, she thinks that her mother might have been right, because after living with her aunt Maggie and her older brother Matt, she discovers that she is really different than anyone there. She could be able to control people by just thinking what she wants them to do, and that's when she knows that she's very different. And a boy named Finn has been checking her out, and she doesn't know why. And she then finds out why he's doing that and takes Wendy to her world where she lives, and that also tells her that she is a changeling. And this boy goes by the name of Finn, and her world is called Florence. It's in Montana. And she also finds out that she's not only just a Trill, which is what they call her people, but also a princess. And there she learns her princess ways, her Twill history and everything. Her queen mother is even worse than her fake mother. And also she meets 2 humans that goes by the name of Rince and Renee. She also meets 2 Twill people too, Wana and Trove. And she also has a little romance with Finn, a little bit, some feelings toward him. And it really definitely grows throughout the book, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the second one's gonna go. It is called Torn. It comes out at the end of this month, so I'm really looking forward to reading some more about Wendy and everything, and learning her other powers too. So that is Switch by Amanda Hawkins. Very excellent fantasy book, and I think I mentioned the rating. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and very looking forward to reading Torn. And the next book that I read afterwards was Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, and the cover looks like this. Very cool cover. Now this one's also a 2012 debut. This one also came out the same day as Switch, on the 3rd, January 3rd. And Under the Never Sky is about these 2 teenagers, Aria and Perry, and they are from 2 completely different worlds that are very close but kind of far away. And they really are different from meanings, because Aria comes from a world of technology, while Perry comes from a savage world, kind of tribe. And it's really different for both of them. Aria is in a situation where she's banned from her world, and only having her smart eye, and the only thing that she has from her world, which is like an eyepiece that all of her world wears to be able to enter these virtual worlds called realms. and that is how her people can communicate with each other. But she has been trying to communicate with her mother, but she lost contact, and that's how she kind of was thrown out of her world, because she tried to get this information, and then it went wrong, and she's blamed for a crime she didn't commit. And that's how she met with Perry. And Perry is the brother of a blood lord, which is what they called the leaders in his tribe. And he's supposed to be the next in line, but he knows that his brother is not a really good leader, but he's a good father, but not a good leader. And his nephew is named Talon, while his brother is named Val. So he is also a good hunter too, and he also has abilities to be able to sense emotions and be able to see very far away, very good during night and day, and that kind of helps him of being able to sense things around him and be a really good hunter too. So when his nephew is kidnapped by dwellers, which is Arya's people, that is where he is going on a mission to search for his nephew. And Perry and Arya is how they got to meet with each other when he's searching. And both of them are searching for something that they lost, and while on their journey they fall in love with one another. But first, before they do, they become partners, hating each other to the core, to becoming friends and admiring each other, to falling in love with each other, and they cannot live with one without the other if something happens. So, very interesting romance in it. I love the world. I love how the author kind of didn't rush the relationship with one another, because there's some authors, when they do that, rush the romance. But this one was, they got to know each other before they kind of fell in love with each other, and it was a very slow kind of connection with one another. So they also meet some other characters. They meet Cinder, who is a 13-year-old boy who can, he has some secrets of his own. To War, who is one of Perry's old friends, and then to Malin, who is a leader of this community that they go to for shelter. To also the storms that Arya is into, that she gets to know about. These Ifer storms are very fierce storms that can it's all made of electricity, so if it comes down, it can really destroy a person and really, I mean, it could kill them and also destroy a whole town. So that's one of the things I thought was really interesting, was these storms and everything of Perry's world and everything. So that is Under the Narrow Sky, 5 out of 5 stars. Very sad ending. I'm very looking forward to reading this, the second book when it comes out next year. So very interesting and different book. So the other two books are from the same author. It is Unearthly and Hollowed by Cynthia Ham, and they are angel books. Unearthly starts with this young girl named Clary, and she has a purpose of saving a boy that she has no idea who he is. And her mother is a half angel, and her brother Jeffrey is just like her, a quarter angel. So when she finds out where this boy is located in Wyoming, she moves there, moves from California to there to meet the boy, and his name is Christian, and also meets Wendy, who and her twin brother Tucker. And Tucker kind of, I loved his sarcastic kind of personality toward Clary. I really like that. And also Angela, who is really an interesting character too. I really got to really understand her character really a lot in both books, and I loved her character and really look forward to reading her more in the third book too. And in the second one, you get to actually get more understanding about her father, which is really cool. So anyways, Unearthly is with her trying to figure out her purpose and the meaning of it. And then in the second one, she kind of is in a situation of not knowing who she's supposed to be with Christian or Tucker. So she's really having a hard time with her relationship with these two boys that she likes and loves dearly. And also with these black wing angels trying to interfere with her situation, and also this new vision that she's having with a funeral and not knowing who it is and who's going to be the next one of dying. So it's really hard for her having these visions and not understanding what the meaning is. So very good books, very excellent. I gave them both 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm really looking forward to reading the third one. And the way the ending on Hollow just left me really wanting the third one, like right now. That's how I felt on that one. But anyways, the next one I read was another angel book, and it was Angel Fire by Courtney Allison Mullen. Now this one had some kick-ass angels in it. I mean, some really interesting angels. Now the mythology in this one was amazing. It's about a girl named Allie. She's 16 years old, well, 16, 17, between there, because her birthday's in it too. But anyways, she finds out that she is an angel warrior, and that she fights these like evil angels called Rippers, and she meets a boy named Will who's supposed to be like her partner and stuff, and she finds out that she used to be like fighting these for generations, these bad angels, but she doesn't remember it. So her memories of her past are kind of like lost, but she begins to like build them up again and try to remember what happened. And it's really hard for her, but she's also having feelings for Will, but somehow she knows that it's forbidden, but she really loves Will very much. And I really am looking forward to reading the sequel of this one too, which is called Wings of the Wicked. And I have to say, this was a big baby. It was big. It did take me a little while to get through it, but after a while it just really hooked me in. It really definitely has one of those action-packed books that just keeps you in awe with the whole story and everything. So that is Angel Fire by Courtney Allison Mullen, 5 out of 5 stars. Now the next one is the third book to the Need, third book to the Need series, and it's Enticed by Carrie Jones, and this one's a fairy pixie kind of book, and this picks up where Captivate ended, and this is where Zara is in the middle of a war. She is trying to find a way to get to the Violet, which is a special like magical world where warriors go, and she's trying to find Nick. So Aslan tries to help her to get there, while also trying to defeat and get rid of these evil fairies and pixies along the way. So Aslan begins to also her feelings for Aslan. At first they were just friends, but now the more that she's with Aslan, the more she really cares for Aslan, and opened up her eyes of the truth of what pixies mean and everything, and what a queen is supposed to be. So Enticed, I gave a 5 out of 5 stars. Excellent, excellent, excellent book. I'm really looking forward to reading the 4th book when it comes out in May. Oh, cannot wait. So that is all the books that I read in January. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that I went so fast, but I want to make sure I get the information out, because my my battery always goes dead, or it goes too full. So hope you understand it very well, but I will see you guys in my next video, and see you guys later, and happy reading, guys. Bye.